With the Alpha Wolves facet, yeah. You need level 11 to have those level 6. In the last week on Lycan, did go with both facets. This time around, he did decide to go with the pack leader instead. Maybe thinking playing into Pugna with Wolves is not that great. And there's the fight.
You said avoid this fight.
But they're focusing him down.
They're trying to go for 33 and get this first blood. And it will be Whitemon who gets the kill onto AME for first blood. And then traded Bobica for 33. But the illusory orb, the Wolves are there. Emo's got a kill on a Whitemon. And that will end up being a second for YAKULT's brothers.
Mess up with the creep equilibrium. Their lane is not the strongest. Lycan doesn't provide you with much at these early stages before he gets the shapeshift and immediately sucks up. Battery
Assault on the AME, but the damage on a Saksa all of a sudden. But the Soul Assumption and Saksa will kill off AME. That's his second death already as Saksa ends up being traded by this Bat Rider. I would assume Clockwork had at least that Windlace, just to make sure that he's got the movement speed to get the cogs around you. So again, Battery Soul Assumption, AME moving forward. The Blood Grenade even committed to this. They're trying to get the damage onto 33.
AME's gonna go.
He's gonna go, and they are gonna get the kill. It's actually TMing who gets credit for that one as Saksa goes across the water bridge. And they do get the Courier of 33, so they'll take away those boots. And Saksa now on the high ground. But these cogs will bounce AME a little bit, but nothing to 2 years ago. And I don't know of an active duo that would realistically be close. Another blast onto Bobica. And Sunstrike on the mark. BZM going to get the kill there onto the Muerta.
Relatively good lead. Can turn that into first Roche between 15 and 20. Bobica making a move, but look at positioning from that summon from Invoker.
Oh, AME dead again, by the way.
BZM.
They're going to go. They've got the Ice Wall down, the dead shot. They don't have level 6 on Emo, so no Dream Coil to commit to this. The Waning Rift, the silence onto both. They'll get the kill on a BZM, and now he's got the Dream Coil thanks to the kill. And Emo, he is going to get 2 kills here and be able to jaunt away from the tower, survive Pugna TPing over, but it's not going to matter. Emo already got what he came for. We'll see how long Bobica is going to sit here. If they want to leave Zeal by himself. And again, now Nether Blast, AME eating that damage, Soul Assumption. I think AME kind of knows the deal. He's dead already, Sunstrike unneeded. And they're going mid again. They've got the Firefly on top of BZM. They'll get the kill into the Invoker as they lose AME for a 4th time in this game. He's got the Dragonlance delivering, and that's pretty much the build overall. Hook shot, Sunstrike, AME trying to tank this, but it's just not going to be enough.
Perfectly executed from Tundra. Hook shot into double bird stun. That's a really fast Witchblade on Puck.
They're going to bring over 33. The
Rizzy's coming in.
Emo's there. The silence with the Waning Rift. They go to the Dream Coil. They may be able to get the kill on a 33, but the Soul Assumption damage. 33 already getting a kill there. 33 is also going to lose his Veil, but they get the kill onto this Visage eventually. They use that Shapeshift. And behind them, though, Bobica is going to be dead to Saksa with a Battery Assault. They've got the Familiars helping out.
They can easily take it.
Yeah, definitely. AME again, the pressure is on.
He's dead here. He's alone.
Nothing. And they will also bring over Whitemon. BZM's dead off screen. And that was in the bottom right of your screen in that little overlay. But at the same time, AME dies again.
This is his 5th death, if I'm not mistaken.
I almost would have guessed 6th death. That's how much he's dying right now.
6 times. Okay. But has 5 assists.
Very important. DYRACHYO now in the calling. The silence is there. Look at the Familiars and everything. I mean, the Wolves and just all this aggression coming in. Oh, yeah. And it's just going to be Mage Slayer first for this Invoker, so I don't really... It doesn't feel like even that item is going to make him feel up to par with Emo. But that being said, they had the calling for a second, and that gives an opportunity for Emo to kind of turn and be a little bit healthier. But they will turn, get the kill onto Saksa, look for more. Whitemon trying to TP out, but they do have the lasso to get the control to get the kill here onto the Pugna. And then DYRACHYO on the run, but they've got the Helm of the Overlord. They have this Ancient Black Dragon, as well as 4 heroes to take out DYRACHYO, and Zeal going to get tipped by TMing. He's going, Saksa's going for an Orchid.
Yeah, maybe they feel they need something against this buck, but it's still very, very far away from it. But I wouldn't mind seeing some Solar Crest, because there's a lot of physical damage, and he's getting caught.
And the lasso. And they're going to get a kill here on a 33. Not much to worry about. They should also be able to clean up some familiars. Got a couple hundred extra gold there. And you mentioned that AME hadn't died in a really long time, but then I thought to myself, I was like, oh, is this a... Oh, sorry, I mean to bring this up right at this exact moment, AME. But I say that, and they turn this around and blow up DYRACHYO. Okay. Sox is also dead. I mean, I saw them smoke previously, and they had just missed each other by the mid lane, and then he came over to the triangle to try and farm, and then they were going to go for him again, but he blew up DYRACHYO in a heartbeat. 10 meters away.
They're big cogs, that's why.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's see if they can get a kill
Hook
here.
shot, Zeal.
Doesn't seem like they
if
can.
not the lasso, it's going to be on a 33, but he's going to be silenced up. They'll go for the Sunstrike. It's going to land on the TMing, but he's trying to get away from this. Goes to the Peninsula off of the high ground. They already got the kill on a 33. They'll find
what is this,
themselves
geography lesson?
And Whitemon, he is going to try and life drain, but ends up dead. They've got the silence on a BZM. They'll chase him up on the high ground and get another kill there too. Play in front of a crowd once more.
And there's your Orchid. Finally. Plus also an item, second item on an Invoker.
Through lasso on a BZM. They've got the Dream Coil. They'll get the kill onto the Invoker. They'll look over at 33. This Visage, not long for this world, but will turn to stone for a moment. They'll have Zeal on the Whitemon. They'll get the kill there onto the Pugna. They'll chase and continue with the Waning Rift, the damage, and the kill onto 33.
It feels like this game has been over for a really long time.
Yeah.
But YAKULT brothers, they want to be able to close it out. It's also BO1, so they do not want to risk anything. And now AME, with Aegis, is going to go for the high ground. Going to go for the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane as well. Pull the creeps so that lane pushes in. And Tundra, they have one more fight, but they just don't have enough damage to munch through all this tankiness. Emo having a perfect game, not dying a single time.
Definitely not trying to throw this one away. And I think, truthfully, with the loss to Tidebound when they had a 40,000 net worth lead and blew that, I think that was a good lesson to learn before coming into this tournament, knowing just finish the game. It's a healthy lesson and a healthy amount of damage on that top set of racks to... And let's see if they'll try it for the high ground. Everything available for them. They've got Dream Coil. They have the Shapeshift. They'll just send AME up there. Obviously has to be a little bit weary of the break. But Emo is not even really caring too much. He is jumping out of the back lines with the Waning Rift. They'll look over at AME for a second. But he's really able to just soak all this damage. And then they come over to the side and find themselves Sox. So they get the cone of the clockwork. He's dead for 30 seconds. No buyback. And 33, blinking from TMing. No lasso used just yet. Dream Coil going to be placed on a 3 of these heroes. They've got the lasso. Finally, they get the kill on a BZM. They're going to clean up the rest. DYRACHYO's dead. GG is called. And YAKULT brothers will take this game and move on to the 1-0 bracket of the Swiss stage.
What a dominating performance in this game number 1. YAKULT brothers, after having 0-6 carry, seems like they don't care too much about it because every other lane did go perfectly fine for them.